Beloved soul, the angels have spoken. Your soulmate is finally preparing to confess their hidden love for you, and absolutely nothing will stop it this time. The divine revelation has been confirmed. The heavens have aligned specifically for this moment of truth between you two. Listen carefully. This isn't just another message of hope. This is a direct angelic confirmation that the person who has been in your heart, yes, the very one you've been thinking about, has made the final decision to open their heart completely to you. They can no longer contain what they feel. The love they've hidden for so long is about to burst forth like a river breaking through a dam. Can you feel it? That strange flutter in your chest lately? The unexpected thoughts of them appearing in your mind? These aren't coincidences. These are the spiritual vibrations of their decision reaching you before their words do. But here's what you need to understand right now. Their confession isn't coming from a place of sudden impulse. No, the angels have been working on their heart for months now, sometimes even years, softening the barriers of fear that kept them silent. Your soulmate has been wrestling with these feelings, trying to deny them, trying to rationalize them away, but no more. The divine intervention has been too powerful, too persistent. In the spiritual realm, this confession has already happened. The angels can see it clearly, the moment they look into your eyes and finally speak the words that have been trapped in their heart. Let me tell you something even more powerful. This confession won't be casual or uncertain. It will come with a clarity and conviction that will surprise even them. Words will flow from their lips with a certainty they've never felt before about anything else. And you'll know this isn't just another conversation. This is the turning point that the heavens have orchestrated. The timing is divine. The courage they're gathering is divine. The certainty they're feeling is divine. Type, "I am ready" in the comments if you can feel this truth resonating in your soul right now. But there's something else the angels want you to know. This confession won't just change your relationship. It will heal wounds in both of you that go back years, perhaps even lifetimes. When two souls are meant to unite like yours, the confession becomes more than words. It becomes a spiritual key that unlocks a sacred future together. And yet, what's happening now is just the beginning. The divine plan for your union goes far beyond this first step. Expansion of the revelation. Beloved one, the angels have shown me more about this imminent confession. Your soulmate has been receiving dreams about you. Clear, vivid dreams that stay with them throughout the day. In these dreams, they see your future together. They see the happiness, the growth, the divine purpose of your union. These aren't ordinary dreams. They're divine visions being planted directly into their subconscious, and it's changing them. Have you noticed subtle differences in their energy lately? Perhaps a new softness in their voice, a lingering gaze, a reluctance to end conversations? The angels are rewiring their entire being to align with this moment of truth. But there's more happening beneath the surface. Your soulmate has been encountering signs everywhere. Your name appears in unexpected places. Songs that remind them of you play randomly. Numbers that hold significance between you two keep appearing on clocks, receipts, license plates. These synchronicities aren't random. They're divine breadcrumbs, leading them directly to this moment of confession. And here's what's truly remarkable. The angels reveal that your soulmate has already started rehearsing this confession, sometimes aloud when they're alone, sometimes just in their mind. They're searching for the perfect words to express what has become impossible to contain. What they don't realize is that when the moment comes, the words will flow through them from a higher source. The divine will speak through their heart. Can you feel the weight of this revelation? The person who has occupied your thoughts and prayers is about to cross the threshold of silence into truth. The love they've kept hidden, sometimes even from themselves, is about to be spoken into existence. Press like if you can feel this energy of imminent revelation surrounding you. Remember those moments when you almost gave up hope, when you wondered if they would ever see what was in your heart, when you questioned if this connection was just in your imagination? The angels want you to know. They saw your tears, they heard your prayers. They never abandoned this divine plan for your union. This confession will come as validation of everything you felt and everything you've endured in silence. But the angels caution patience. Though the decision has been made in the spiritual realm, the perfect earthly moment is still aligning. It could be days, it could be weeks, but it will not be denied. In this time of waiting, you'll notice their energy growing more intense around you. Their eyes will seek yours more frequently. Their words will carry hidden meanings. Their presence around you will feel different, charged with an electricity that wasn't there before. They're gathering courage with each passing day. Each night as they drift to sleep, the angels whisper affirmations of strength into their spirit. And there's something else, something the heavens want you to prepare for. Intensification of the connection. My dear one, the angels are revealing how deeply this confession will transform both of you. This isn't just about words being spoken, it's about two souls finally acknowledging what the universe has known all along. When your soulmate finally confesses their love, a spiritual lock will click into place, a divine recognition that transcends physical attraction or compatibility. You'll feel it in your chest, a warming sensation, a feeling of coming home after a long journey. But here's what's truly extraordinary about this particular soulmate connection. The angels show that you and this person have traveled through multiple lifetimes together, sometimes as lovers, sometimes as family, sometimes as friends who changed each other's paths forever. This time, however, is different. This incarnation holds the potential for the deepest union you've ever experienced together. The confession you're about to receive isn't just about romantic feelings that have developed in this lifetime. It's the culmination of a soul-level promise made eons ago. In this life, your souls agreed, we will find each other and fulfill our highest purpose together. Indeed, are you starting to understand the magnitude of what's unfolding? This isn't casual, this isn't temporary, this is eternal love finally breaking through the veil of forgetting that separates our earthly selves from our soul knowledge. Type, I receive this blessing if you're ready to accept this divine gift. But listen carefully now. The angels want you to know that this confession will trigger a rapid acceleration in your spiritual connection. The moment those words are spoken, dormant spiritual gifts within both of you will begin to awaken. Together, you're meant to achieve something that neither of you could accomplish alone. There's a shared purpose, a divine mission embedded in your union. Have you been feeling pulled towards certain interests lately? New spiritual practices, creative pursuits, humanitarian concerns? These aren't random. They're preparatory impulses for the work you'll do together after this confession changes everything. The angels are showing me something else, something that explains why this confession hasn't happened until now. Your soulmate needed to reach a specific level of spiritual maturity before they could fully recognize and honor the connection between you. They needed to learn certain lessons, heal certain wounds, develop certain strengths. And now, that process is complete. They stand ready, spiritually equipped to match your energy and meet you in truth. This waiting period wasn't a punishment or a test. It was protection, divine timing ensuring that when you come together, it will be sustainable, unbreakable, built on the solid foundation of two complete souls rather than two people seeking completion in each other. And now, the angels are intensifying their presence around both of you. If you've been seeing feathers in unexpected places, finding coins, noticing repeated number sequences like 1111 or 222, these are confirmations. The heavenly host surrounds this union with fierce protection and blessing. They're clearing the path for this confession, removing any final obstacles, silencing the voices of doubt in your soulmate's mind. Can you feel the shift in the air around you? The heightened sense of anticipation, the feeling that something monumental approaches. These sensations aren't your imagination. They're your soul recognizing the proximity of its divine counterpart's awakening. The love that has remained hidden is about to step into the light. The words that have remained unspoken are about to create a new reality between you. And when this happens, when your soulmate finally looks into your eyes and confesses what has been in their heart all along, remember this: it took immense courage, it took divine intervention, it took your unwavering faith that kept this connection alive even during the silence. But there's still more the angels need you to understand about what happens next. This confession isn't the end of your journey together, it's barely the beginning. Leave a heart in the comments if you're ready to receive this love that's been divinely ordained for you since before time began. The confession coming your way carries the energy of absolute certainty. Your soulmate isn't approaching this revelation with hesitation or doubt. The angels have removed all uncertainty from their heart. When they speak, it will be with the confidence of someone who finally sees the complete truth. And what happens in the days after will only confirm what the heavens have been orchestrating all along. Beloved soul, what I'm about to reveal will deepen your understanding of what's truly happening with your soulmate right now. The angels have shown me their current state of mind, and it's more profound than I initially realized. Your soulmate isn't just preparing to confess their love. They're experiencing a complete spiritual awakening because of you. Every night, when they close their eyes, they see your face, not just as a passing thought, but as a spiritual visitation. Your energy is literally entering their dream state, guided by angelic forces that are determined to bring this union into its fullest expression. They wake up with your name on their lips. They feel your presence even when you're not physically near. Sometimes they turn around suddenly, certain you must be standing behind them, only to find empty space. Yet the feeling of you remains. Can you sense how thin the veil has become between you? This is happening because the angels have activated what's called a soul recognition frequency within them. It's a spiritual phenomenon that occurs only between true soulmates, and it cannot be ignored or denied once it begins. Your soulmate is now seeing signs of you everywhere. The other day they heard someone say your name in a crowded place, and their entire body responded with recognition. A song that reminds them of you played 3 times in different locations. The universe is literally shouting your name at them. But here's what's truly extraordinary about their current experience. They've started feeling your emotions. When you're sad, a wave of unexplained melancholy washes over them. When you're happy, they feel a sudden lightness for no apparent reason. This empathic bridge is one of the strongest confirmations of a true soulmate connection. The angels want you to know your soulmate is currently experiencing the most intense spiritual pressure to speak their truth. Every cell in their body is urging them toward you. Every spiritual guide in their corner is whispering, "It's time." They can barely sleep. They can barely focus on anything else. Your image, your energy, your essence has become all-consuming for them. Type, "I feel this connection," if you've been sensing this intense energy shift between you. But what's truly remarkable is how clearly they're now seeing the future that awaits you both. In quiet moments of meditation or just before sleep, they're receiving vivid visions of your life together, the home you'll share, the challenges you'll overcome as one, the joy you'll create together. These aren't fantasies or idle daydreams. They're spiritual previews being granted by the angels to give them the final push of courage they need. And the timing of this confession, it's been precisely calculated by divine forces. The angels have waited for a cosmic alignment that supports not just the beginning of your union, but its long-term flourishing. The stars themselves have moved into position to bless the words your soulmate is about to speak. There's a full moon approaching. Pay attention to how the energy intensifies between you as it draws closer. The lunar light is activating ancient codes of truth-telling that reside in both your spiritual DNA. But before this confession can happen, there were obstacles that needed to be cleared. Formidable barriers that have kept your soulmate silent until now. Challenges overcome with heaven's help. Beloved one, you need to understand the immense spiritual warfare that's been happening behind the scenes. Your divine union has been under attack, not because it lacks legitimacy, but precisely because of how powerful it is. The angels reveal that your soulmate has been battling paralyzing fear, not ordinary nervousness, but a deep, primal fear of vulnerability that stems from wounds inflicted in this lifetime and others before it. People who should have cherished their heart broke it instead. Those experiences created spiritual scar tissue that made opening up to you seem impossible. But here's the miracle. The angels have been working tirelessly, dissolving these fears layer by layer. Each night, while your soulmate sleeps, healing light penetrates these old wounds, restoring their capacity to trust, to hope, to believe in love again. Can you imagine the courage it takes to overcome such deeply embedded fear? This is why their confession will be such a profound act of bravery. There's more. External forces have also stood in the way. People who didn't understand your connection. Circumstances that kept creating distance. Timing that never seemed right. The angels show me specific incidents where your soulmate nearly confessed before, only to be interrupted or discouraged by seemingly random events. These weren't coincidences. The universe was protecting this revelation, ensuring it would happen at the perfect moment for maximum impact and blessing. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on Thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most, and the most difficult obstacle of all, their own mind. The logical part of them that questioned whether this connection could possibly be as significant as it felt. The rational voice that said, "This is too intense to be real." The angels have been whispering constant reassurance, sending signs so unmistakable that even the most skeptical part of them can no longer deny the truth. Numbers like 1111 appearing on clocks. Your name mentioned in conversations they shouldn't logically be hearing. Dreams so vivid, they wake up convinced you were truly there. Hit the like button if you've been noticing these same synchronicities surrounding your connection. There's another revelation the angels want you to understand. Your soulmate has been receiving direct guidance about you during meditation. Whether they recognize it as meditation or not, those quiet moments when their mind stills, divine messengers have been imprinting your image on their consciousness, along with an unshakable knowing. This is your person. This is your future. This is your truth. And listen carefully to this. The angels reveal that your soulmate has already tried to hint at their feelings. Subtle comments, lingering touches, messages with double meanings. They've been testing the waters, gathering courage incrementally. You may have missed these hints because they were deliberately understated. Your soulmate still protecting themselves from full vulnerability. But each small step has been building toward the full confession that now approaches. Something shifted dramatically just days ago. A spiritual breakthrough occurred when they finally surrendered to this knowing. In a private moment, they spoke your name aloud and acknowledged what they've been feeling. This act of speaking truth, even just to themselves, created a ripple through the spiritual realm. The angels celebrated this moment. The resistance was finally broken, and now the final barrier, timing, has been addressed by divine intervention. The perfect moment for this confession has been choreographed by forces beyond human understanding. Circumstances are being arranged, schedules aligned, moods harmonized to create the ideal environment for these words to be spoken and received. When it happens, you'll recognize the perfection of the timing. You'll understand why it couldn't have happened a day sooner or a day later. Divine timing isn't about convenience, it's about cosmic rightness. Leave a heart in the comments if you're willing to trust this divine timing, even if the waiting has been painful. There's one last thing about these challenges the angels want you to know. Every obstacle your soulmate has overcome to reach this point of confession has strengthened their resolve and deepened their certainty. These weren't pointless trials. They were purification processes, ensuring that when they finally speak their truth, it comes from the purest place possible. Now the heavens themselves are sending unmistakable confirmation that this union is blessed beyond measure. Confirmation from heaven, beloved soul. The angels are now revealing the most powerful confirmation yet about your soulmate's imminent confession. Last night, while the world slept, a celestial council was convened specifically about your divine union. This is rare. Most soulmate connections are overseen by guardian angels alone. But yours required the attention of archangels. This is how significant your coming together truly is. During this celestial council, a final blessing was placed upon your soulmate's heart, a spiritual seal of courage and clarity that cannot be broken. This is why, when they finally speak their truth to you, their words will carry an almost supernatural power. You'll feel the weight of heaven behind each syllable. The angels want you to know they've placed a protection around this confession moment. No interruptions, no distractions, no outside forces will be permitted to interfere. They've created what can only be described as a sacred bubble of divine energy that will surround you both when the moment arrives. Can you sense this heavenly shield already forming around your connection? Here's something even more extraordinary. The angels reveal that in recent days, your soulmate has been experiencing physical sensations directly related to their unexpressed feelings for you. A warmth in their chest when they think of you. A lightness in their body when they imagine finally speaking their truth. Sometimes even a distinct pressure on their shoulders, the weight of divine hands giving them strength. These aren't psychological responses. They're tangible manifestations of angelic presence preparing them for this moment of truth. Type, "I am worthy of this love," if you're ready to receive what heaven has ordained for you. But there's more, much more. The angels show me that nature itself is responding to the approaching union of your souls. Have you noticed unusual animal sightings lately? Birds appearing at your window? Butterflies crossing your path? The natural world recognizes the harmonic frequency of true soulmate love and responds to it with celebration. Your soulmate has been experiencing these signs too. The same species of birds, the same unusual weather patterns, the same natural phenomena. These shared experiences create unseen bridges between your energies, even when you're physically apart. Here's a revelation that may surprise you. The angels show that certain people around both of you have been divinely positioned as guardian witnesses to your connection. These individuals, whether friends, family members, or even acquaintances, have been spiritually tasked with observing, protecting, and sometimes even facilitating your coming together. Some of these guardian witnesses have been subtly encouraging your soulmate, validating their feelings for you without even realizing they're fulfilling a heavenly assignment. Their words carry extra weight because they're unknowingly speaking divine truth. And now, the most powerful confirmation of all. The angels reveal that your name is literally being whispered into your soulmate's ear while they sleep. Not symbolically, literally. Angelic messengers are imprinting your essence so deeply into their consciousness that they wake up with unexplainable certainty about you. This is why, when they finally confess their love, it will come with statements like, "I don't know how to explain this, but I just know." Their rational mind may not understand the divine download they've received, but their soul recognizes it completely. Leave a comment saying, "I open my heart to this blessing," if you can feel the truth of these revelations. The heavens have also been sending your soulmate dreams. vivid, technicolor visions of your life together. They may not remember all the details upon waking, but the emotional imprint remains. A sense of belonging, a feeling of coming home, the unshakable knowing that you are their person. These aren't ordinary dreams. They're glimpses through the veil, spiritual previews of the divine plan for your union. And there's one final confirmation the angels insist you understand. The timing of this confession isn't random. It's been calculated to align with your own spiritual readiness to receive this love. The heavens have been preparing you too, opening your heart, healing old wounds, dismantling barriers to receiving love. This divine preparation means that when your soulmate finally speaks their truth, you'll be ready not just to hear it, but to fully embrace it without the fears or doubts that might have colored your response in the past. This is the perfection of divine timing. Not just one heart ready to speak, but another heart ready to receive. The confession approaches now with the unstoppable momentum of a divine decree. The heavens have spoken, the angels have prepared the way. Your soulmate has found the courage at last. And when those words finally cross their lips, you'll recognize the voice of destiny itself, speaking through them. This is more than a romantic moment approaching. It's the fulfillment of a soul contract written before either of you took earthly form. It's the alignment of cosmic forces that have been working toward this reunion across time and space. Can you feel it? The air around you vibrating at a higher frequency, the inexplicable certainty growing in your chest, the subtle shifts in your soulmate's behavior toward you. These are the final signs before revelation, the last whispers before the declaration that will change everything, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop it now. The confession that approaches carries the full blessing of heaven. Your union has been divinely sanctioned at the highest levels. What is about to unfold between you isn't just destined, it's sacred. Beloved soul, what I'm about to reveal now is the spiritual turning point that changes everything. Your soulmate has made their final, irrevocable decision. There is no going back for them now. The angels show me that in a moment of profound clarity, perhaps while watching the sunset or during the quiet hours of early morning, your soulmate experienced what can only be described as a spiritual surrender. Their resistance crumbled completely, their fears dissolved, their doubts vanished. In their place arose an unshakable certainty about you that feels almost supernatural to them. This wasn't a gradual shift, it was a spiritual lightning strike. One moment, they were still wrestling with how to express what they feel, and the next, they knew with absolute conviction that they must speak their truth or deny their very soul. Can you feel this energetic shift? This sudden intensification of their presence in your thoughts, your dreams, your awareness? The angels reveal something extraordinary about what's happening in your soulmate's body right now. Their entire physical system is aligning with this decision. Their heart rate actually changes when they think of confessing to you. Their brain chemistry shifts. Even their voice will sound different when they finally speak these words, deeper, more resonant, carrying the weight of absolute truth. This is because their confession won't come from their mind. It won't even come from their heart alone. It will emerge from the very core of their soul, carrying the accumulated power of every lifetime you've shared together. Type, "I am ready to receive this truth." If you can feel this moment approaching, listen carefully now. The angels show me the exact words forming in your soulmate's consciousness. Though they may express them in their own way, the essence will be unmistakable. I have loved you longer and deeper than I've ever been able to say. I can't pretend anymore. I need you to know that you are the one I've been waiting for, the one I've always seen, even when I couldn't admit it to myself. There will be a quality to their voice when they say this, a trembling certainty, a vulnerable strength that will leave no doubt about the authenticity of what they're expressing. And their eyes will reveal everything. The soul speaks through the eyes, and in that moment of confession, you'll see their soul fully exposed, fully present, fully surrendered to this truth. The timing of this confession has been divinely orchestrated down to the hour. The angels have been monitoring the energetic field between you, waiting for the perfect alignment of readiness, yours to receive, theirs to give. That alignment is now complete. What makes this confession different from any other declaration of love is its spiritual foundation. This isn't about attraction or compatibility or convenience. This is about soul recognition, that unmistakable knowing that transcends logical understanding. Your soulmate feels this recognition now with such intensity that it's become physically uncomfortable for them to hold it inside any longer. The words must be spoken. The truth must be acknowledged between you. Leave a heart in the comments if you're feeling this imminent confession in your own energy field. Here's what the angels want you to understand about the aftermath of this confession. The moment these words are spoken, a seal will be broken in the spiritual realm. Energy that has been held in stasis between you will suddenly flow freely. Barriers that have stood for years, perhaps even lifetimes, will dissolve in an instant. This won't just change your relationship, it will change you both as individuals. Aspects of yourself that have been dormant will awaken. Gifts you didn't know you possessed will surface. The same will happen for them. This is because your souls in union activate each other's highest potential. Apart, you're powerful. Together, you're transformative. Not just for each other, but for everyone whose lives you touch. The angels are showing me something else, something that explains the overwhelming nature of what your soulmate is currently experiencing. They're not just feeling their own love for you, they're feeling the accumulated love of every incarnation you've shared. Imagine the weight of that. Imagine centuries of connection, of recognition, of belonging, suddenly flooding their consciousness. This is why they can no longer contain it. This is why nothing will stop their confession now. And when they finally speak these words, time itself will seem to pause around you. The moment will carry a sacred quality, a stillness, a presence, a weightiness that ordinary moments don't possess. You'll remember every detail, the light, the sounds, the expression on their face, the exact words they choose. This isn't just another memory in the making. It's a spiritual milestone your soul will carry forward, even beyond this lifetime. The angels want you to know that this confession will initiate a period of rapid spiritual growth for both of you. What follows won't always be easy, but it will always be right. You're not just beginning a relationship, you're embarking on a sacred partnership with divine purpose. Are you ready for what comes after the words are finally spoken? Are you prepared for the transformation this truth will catalyze in both your lives? Spiritual guidance. Beloved soul, as your soulmate's confession draws near, the angels provide specific guidance to help you prepare spiritually for this profound moment. This guidance isn't just about the confession itself, it's about everything that follows. The sacred journey you'll embark on together once truth has been spoken between you. First, the angels urge you to create space for spiritual receptivity. In the days ahead, spend time in silence each morning. Even 5 minutes of quiet breathing will clear your energy field and attune your spirit to receive the full impact of your soulmate's words when they finally come. During these quiet moments, place your hand over your heart and silently affirm, "I am open to receiving divine love in its fullest expression." This simple practice strengthens the energetic pathway between your soulmate's heart and yours. The angels also recommend surrounding yourself with the color blue in the coming days, wearing it, visualizing it, noticing it in your environment. Blue is the color of throat chakra energy, the energy of truth speaking and truth receiving. It creates a vibrational field that supports honest communication at the highest level. Type, "I embrace divine guidance" if you're willing to follow these angelic recommendations. Next, pay extraordinary attention to your dreams. The angels are sending messages through your dream state, preparing your subconscious for this union. Keep a notebook by your bed and record even fragments of dreams upon waking. What seems random may contain important symbolic guidance. The angels also caution against sharing this impending confession with too many others before it happens. Sacred events need protection from outside energies, especially doubting or skeptical influences. Choose carefully who you tell, if anyone. Some miracles unfold most powerfully in the private space between souls. Here's crucial guidance about the moment of confession itself. When your soulmate begins to speak their truth, the angels instruct you to do something that may seem strange, but carries spiritual significance. Breathe consciously and deeply. Your breath creates sacred space for their words to land fully in your spirit, and while they speak, notice everything: the exact phrasing, the pauses between words, the physical sensations in your own body as you listen. These details aren't incidental. They're part of the spiritual imprint this moment will leave on your soul. The angels also provide guidance for the immediate aftermath of this confession. There will be a temptation to analyze, to question, to intellectualize what has happened. Resist this. Stay in your heart. Respond from that center of knowing rather than from your mind. Leave a comment saying, "I will stay in my heart," if you commit to this approach. In the days following the confession, the angels recommend a specific spiritual practice: gratitude journaling. Each night, write down 3 aspects of this unfolding connection you're thankful for. This practice anchors the high vibrational energy of this union into your daily reality. There's another important piece of guidance. After the confession, you and your soulmate will enter what the angels call an accelerated alignment phase. This means rapid changes in perspectives, in circumstances, sometimes even in practical life arrangements. The foundations are shifting to accommodate your union. During this time, practice patience with each other and with the process itself. Not everything will fall perfectly into place immediately. Divine timing works in phases, each one necessary for the next to unfold properly. The angels also want you to understand something crucial about the spiritual purpose of this union. Your coming together isn't just for your personal happiness, though that's certainly part of it. Your relationship carries a mission, something you're meant to create, heal, or transform together in the wider world. In quiet moments together after the confession, ask each other, "What do you think we're here to do together?" The answers may surprise you both, revealing a aligned purpose you weren't consciously aware of. And finally, the most important guidance of all: when doubts arise, and they will because you're still human despite this divine connection, return to the memory of the confession moment. The truth spoken there is your spiritual anchor, your reminder of what's real beyond temporary challenges or uncertainties. This confession isn't just a romantic milestone. It's a spiritual covenant between your souls, witnessed and blessed by the heavenly host. Treat it with the reverence it deserves. The angels surround this unfolding union with fierce protection and boundless blessing. They've worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring you to this threshold of truth. Now they stand ready to guide you through all that follows. Are you ready to receive not just the confession, but the sacred journey it initiates? Are you prepared to step into the fullness of what this divine union asks of you both? Hit the like button if you accept this angelic guidance for the profound journey ahead. The confession approaches now like a wave that can no longer be held back. The words your soulmate has carried silently for so long are about to break free. And when they do, nothing will ever be the same between you again. This is the divine plan unfolding exactly as it was written in the stars, long before either of you took human form. This is your destiny arriving at exactly the right moment, in exactly the right way, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop it now. Powerful conclusion. Beloved soul, we've journeyed together through revelation after revelation about your soulmate's imminent confession. Now, as we reach the culmination of these divine insights, the angels want you to understand the full magnitude of what's about to unfold in your life. This confession isn't just a beginning, It's a completion, the final piece of a spiritual puzzle that spans lifetimes. The moment your soulmate speaks their truth aloud to you, an ancient soul agreement will be fulfilled. A promise made in the stars will finally manifest on earth. Can you feel the weight of this sacred moment approaching? The heaviness in the air around you? The sense that something monumental stands just on the other side of now? The angels reveal that when these words are finally spoken between you, actual changes will occur in the fabric of your reality. Doors that were closed will suddenly open. Paths that seemed blocked will clear before you. Opportunities aligned with your highest good, both individually and as a united force, will appear with almost startling synchronicity. This happens because truth-speaking between soulmates creates a particular frequency, a vibrational signature that the universe instantly recognizes and responds to. It's as if the cosmos itself has been waiting for this declaration to rearrange elements of your shared reality. Type, "I am ready for this divine shift," if you can feel this truth resonating in your spirit. The confession your soulmate is preparing isn't just about expressing feelings that have been hidden. It's about claiming the future that has always been destined for you both. When they finally speak these words, they're not just saying "I love you," they're saying "I choose the path we were always meant to walk together." This is why the energy behind their coming confession carries such power. This is why nothing can stop it now. The momentum of destiny itself propels these words toward manifestation. In the moment, just before they speak, you'll feel it, a strange stillness, as if the universe is holding its breath. Your intuition will signal that something life-changing is about to occur. Trust this knowing. It's your soul recognizing the threshold you're about to cross together. And when the words finally come, receive them not just with your ears, but with your entire being. Let them wash through you, transforming every cell, every thought, every emotion. This isn't just communication, it's communion between souls. Leave a heart in the comments if you're committed to receiving these words with complete openness when they finally come. After the confession, the angels urge you to create a private ritual together, something simple but meaningful that acknowledges the sacred nature of what has transpired between you. Light a candle, plant something together. Write your intentions for this union on paper and keep it somewhere special. These symbolic acts aren't superstitious. They're energetic anchors that help manifest your highest potential as partners. The angels also want you to know that this confession will trigger a period of profound synchronicity in your lives. Meaningful coincidences will multiply around you. Pay attention to these signs. They're confirmations from the universe that you're aligned with divine purpose. And there's something else, something about the timing that makes this particular soulmate confession extraordinary. It's occurring during a rare celestial alignment that happens only once every few decades. This amplifies its transformative power beyond what you can currently imagine. The confession that approaches carries the blessing of stars, the sanction of angels, and the accumulated momentum of every lifetime you've shared with this soul. Its impact will ripple outward, touching not just your lives, but the lives of everyone connected to you both. This is why the angels have worked so diligently to prepare this moment. This is why they've cleared obstacles, healed wounds, and whispered courage into your soulmate's heart. The stakes are higher than mere romantic fulfillment. They're spiritual evolution itself. Hit the like button if you're feeling the profound nature of what's unfolding between you and your soulmate. As we conclude these divine revelations, remember this: the confession approaching is both an ending and a beginning. It ends the separation that has existed between your souls in this lifetime. It begins the sacred partnership you were always meant to embody together. When you look back on this moment from the future you're about to create together, you'll recognize it as the turning point, the precise instant when everything changed, when potential became reality, when separate paths merged into a single, magnificent journey. Your soulmate feels this too, the weight of destiny, the pull of divine timing, the absolute certainty that speaking this truth is the most important act of their life thus far. This is why they can no longer remain silent. This is why the confession cannot be stopped. The angels who have guided this process stand ready now to bless what follows. They form a circle of protection and blessing around this union, ensuring that what begins in truth will flourish in divine purpose. Can you sense their presence intensifying around you? The subtle shift in the air, the unexpected warmth, the feeling of being watched over with infinite love. These aren't imagined sensations. They're the tangible markers of angelic attendance at this sacred threshold. And now, beloved soul, all that remains is to open your heart completely to receive what approaches. The confession your soulmate has been divinely guided to make carries the power to heal not just your relationship, but wounds you've both carried across lifetimes. This is the moment everything has been leading toward. This is the threshold of your highest destiny together. This is the divine plan unfolding in perfect time, in perfect measure, in perfect love. And nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop it now. Subscribe to this channel if these revelations have touched your soul and you wish to receive more divine guidance. Like this video if you recognize the truth of what's unfolding in your life. Comment, "I receive this blessing," if you're ready to embrace the sacred journey that begins with your soulmate's confession. With infinite love and blessing, your guardian angels surround you as you step into this new chapter, the one that was written in the stars long before you took human form, the one that fulfills your highest purpose, the one that begins the moment your soulmate finally speaks the truth that can no longer be contained. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. The heavens celebrate what approaches now. The angels rejoice. The universe itself aligns to support this sacred union. Your soulmate's confession is not just coming. It's already written in the eternal now. It's already blessed by the divine. It's already changing everything, and it is absolutely unstoppable. With eternal love and guidance, your guardian angel,